Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and we are in this store. This is a part of Roljif's quest, and I want to complete this before the demons attack because I have no idea what's happening. Oh, they want to add a voice actor. Is that it?
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my
A
head
talking
seems
weapon.
foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
What?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly. But this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
Okay, so it's a talking sword. This reminds me of one of the Pathfinder books. It was a good. I like the Pathfinder books. They have different books. One of the ones that I like the most that stands out to me vividly is the one where the main character was an alchemist, and some guy from, I don't think it was Pathfinder Society. I think it was one of the evil societies. He was hunting him down, and then there was some secret powerful ancient technology. It was a very good book. And there was another Pathfinder series. Well, it's a book because all these are in single book formats. One with a sorcerer, and I think the sorcerer was the main character. It's been a while since I read them, so I need to go check into more Pathfinder books. But there was one Pathfinder book where the main character had a sentient weapon, and it was an ice type weapon. But it just reminded me of that. But he already said all that. What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
Okay, so it's been trapped into.
Weapon of choice. My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades.
Is this a psychic? That's what they should have added to the game, psychics. That would have been cool. Because they do have psychics in Pathfinder.
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
Uh, yeah, how did you end up in the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Let's let them know
What?
that the
The last thing
cities
I saw was
is under
soldiers
attack.
moving in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabas, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
You're a strange creature. I don't trust you. No, alright, I'll take you with me.
Swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Finian the Talking Weapon. You now have a unique companion, Finian the Talking Weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to start a dialogue with him or to change his form. He can take the shape of any weapon, and you can then give him to one of the characters in your party. There are no limitations to changing Finian's form. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story. Oh, this is live. This is cool. This is how you do things. I will mage armor. mage armor on himself. But anyway, let's go to the weapon. Uh, wait, do we go to characters? How do we access them? Inventory. Is it special like this special or special over here special? I didn't see any raised. Oh yeah, there were some raised dead spells, but it was 6,000, and we don't have enough. I do want to get another raised dead scroll. I really don't plan on turning him into a dragon, so I don't think we need this other scroll. But anyway, we got Scroll of Summon Monster 1. Where did they say he showed up? Okay, let me find it first. See, I don't know how I keep on missing things like this. It's right here, Finian. Right? This section right here. I was looking everywhere else where I thought it would usually be. So I guess this is Finian. Start dialogue. I can start dialogue. Tell me, I want to talk about you. Do you realize that you're a weapon? What kind of question is that? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every crusader being a weapon of Iomade, but I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I like. I choose where to go and whom to fight for. I don't want to be someone's weapon, you hear? Eridan is dead. Now everybody decides their own fate. Okay, so he doesn't know that he's a weapon. Do you remember anything from before you end up in Cabarbers to commune with the spirits? Maybe I can, only that they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist of Phantom Blade. My power is within me, but I have this feeling like I'm separated from the spirit world by some kind of transparent wall. I keep knocking, but no one can hear me. I think Finian forces a chuckle. Guess all the bladesmith's torture did a number on me. He broke something inside me. Tell me about the Pathfinder Society. You talk. That's all for now. Okay. So, we go to Finian. Is this how we decide what weapon he is? Nah, we can't do that. And starting a dialogue. Oh, I can click. Okay, so I can turn him into can be equipped primary hand. He's a bard. Finian, the talking weapon. Ghost touch, cold iron plus 1 weapon, and now I can start using Finian. And then I don't have to have the glaive, or I can just switch them to I already have a weapon on Sela. I could give him a longbow. Masterwork, he has a masterwork composite longbow, so if I turn it into a composite longbow, Finian the talking weapon. Cold iron, ghost touch. I think that will be good for now until I find a better weapon. So he's going to use Finian for right now. Just because I need a way to have something to deal with those demons. And then Woljack is fine. And I like how they tell me that there is a conflict of interest between the bracers of armors plus 2 and the mage armor. So if he's going to use mage armor on himself, he doesn't need the bracers of armor. I could put it on Seraphina right now just in case they decide to hit her, but she's gonna mage armor herself anyway. Well, right now it doesn't matter. This is where it lay, the moon of the abyss. Collecting all this. It's great that they left all this loot. Pipe Fox, Sons of Pipe Fox Pit. Provides a +3 insight bonus on knowledge, arcana, and +2 insight bonus on perception skill checks. That's a good question. Now we just need to know. I think we'll give it to Lan, since he has the most perception right now. And we have to take advantage of all our resources right now. To equip Pipe Fox. There it is right there. Great. Some scrolls have been torn apart and some have been trodden by muddy boots. Uh, okay. There's still loot over here. At least I thought there were. Just look. Oh, that's just the item. It's very detailed. I thought that was actual loot, but alas, it's not. More stuff to look in. The polished oak shells once showcased magic rings and amulets. Now all that's left are the grubby handprints of the robbers. Uh, there was another item right there. I guess we got it. There had to have been something else. Some scrolls have been torn apart and some have been. Maybe we can ask him, like, what happened. Let's figure this out. Okay, this is where it is. I'm just missing obvious things. The formerly well appointed shop now looks sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are the soot covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Mastered code word. Hand of Iori. Code word correct. The golem's eyes glow brighter. Awaiting orders. Where did you come from? Who created you? Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human female old, no male old, human female. He'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings 3. Tiefling male, middle age. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, short horns curling backward, medium length tail, eye color yellow, hair color black, special observations annoyed. I think this is one of those things where I just need to take a picture of it so I can remember these descriptions. Well, I won't remember. It's just I won't remember it anyway, so I need to take a picture so I can look back at it. Horn, tail, hair, tail. That sounds like me, but it's not possible. I know that's the security. What the security's like here. I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. Curling backwards. No special observation. Subject was unremarkable. Dare see can have been me. Describe the middle age male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, long horns, medium length tail, eye color pale blue, skin color dark, special observation, red hair. Oh, that's our trader. I bet your life on it. Kurzmail drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging about the shop. Red hair, we got a couple of gingers and plenty more who get it out of a bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems ain't all they cracked up to be. Hey, maybe his master knows more. Describe the female tiefling. Tiefling female, above average height, hair long, pale, tail not observed, long horns, eye color blue, special observation, scar on nose, borrowed trick with gold stitching. Interesting enough. Where did you come from? Who created you? This model was created by Gaffreen and Son and Son. Sounds like a business. Address, third building on the right, Jewelers Alley, Neuroscience, Mendev model, all that stuff, which stands for experimental and enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffreen. Where's your master? Philemon Foliotros, my master is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. 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 He likely holed himself up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where's the basement? In this place. The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. I found out everything I wanted to know. Yeah, athletics check. Athletics check failed. Who has the best athletics? +7 on land, +6 on Luna.
Hmm? A mongrel wolf.
Perfect. Make sure we have the right weapon. Okay, yeah, got the magical weapon. Good. Okay, let's go in there. Pick lock. Sure you are. Let's see if we can find the guy here while taking all the loot possible. Oh, there he is. The elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking marauders, bandits, scavengers. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. We're all of those things and much, much more. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? Please calm down. No one's gonna rob you. Shut it, or you'll pay for your insults. uh, no one's. Neither of those options. The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Philemon Fruliatros. I'm the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope that's at least something left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. Where were you the night of the robbery? Do you think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I had left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seem to be multiplying all over Galarian. Oh, they probably are. They need to serve me. The watch was very keen to get there. That's one of the reasons why I chose Varionel at first too. Out of the four, he's the leader of the group. Obviously, Azric Hellfire just wants to fight and feel the thrill of battle. Um, Seraphina Whisperleaf loves nature and kind of has a chaotic, whimsical side, and Airless is more of a law keeper than a ruler. More kind of like a warden type thing. That's why she's going down the Aeon path. It may be devil in the future, maybe. Do you think I robbed my own shop? Okay. Back to this Galarian. So of course, I did everything they said, and I've been stuck in the basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door, no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Tell me about the tieflings that have visited ancient trees and wonders recently. Should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the city guard or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. Uh, I'm helping the Eagle Watch to catch the culprits. It's in your interest to tell me everything. And we'll have Serafino bluff. Reach for your weapon, start talking, or else. Woj, if you try to persuade him, attack. I'm tired of you die. I don't have time for you right now. Eagle Watch to catch the culprits. It's in your interest to tell me everything. Uh, Serafina lied to him. Dang it. The gnome cast a suspicious eye over you. Is that so? How do I know you're telling the truth? And since when is the Eagle Watch in the habit of sending strangers to do their work for them? Okay, that didn't work. Okay, Serafina, intimidate him. You should have been able to lie. I guess Serafina's more of a violent person. Alright. Just put that away. I'll tell you everything. Ask your questions if it's so important. Uh, Tell me about Woljif. His face winkles into says, Woljif Jefto, right? Yes, I've known him a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it return too, you get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. A red-haired tiefling, I suppose, yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an Asimar made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember that he was wrapped in a green cloak like it was freezing, but that's all I have. That's a possibility. A red-haired tiefling. That's it. With that description, we'll surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Back to Sister Cura's. May we go. I to have a good long shifty at all my brothers and put all these clues together. Something tells me our traitor isn't gonna wiggle out of this one. Tell me about the tiefling woman. The tiefling woman, ah yes, I remember now. A noble lady, unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the Crusade, and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. I found out everything I wanted to know. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now be on your way and leave me in peace with my wreck of a shop. Okay, we can do that. I think we know everything that we need. I like how the map is more like organized now, but I still want this loot and this loot. Well, I wouldn't say organized. It's just more clearly I can see anything. More of a close up version. Probably because it's just such a small area.
Let us be careful.
Ember. I like Ember as a character. I kind of want to bring her with us, but right now, right now we need more attackers. Sela is just so good. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to fight. I didn't do. See, I guess they do it in the background now, whether we sneak past them or not. Did they just start a fight? And he attacked Lynn. They put us next to a level 5 chaotic evil outsider. What else do we have to fight? There's crows up in the air. Of course we're gonna 5-foot step. Let's see. What is its bad? Has plus weight 8 to attack with that masterwork Bardiche. Enlarge person on Sela. 2 attacks. Sneak attack. Ooh, critical hit. Good. Evil eye on this one. Attack rolls. He has a Bardiche, and I have a glaive. Oh, and I was able to finish him off. Love. Masterwork Bardiche, I will take that. Okay. I don't want him to die for no reason. How's that? This is why we have wonderful potions. Ah, wasted potion. Me moving too fast. Okay, so now I'm just missing 6. This gives 1d8 plus 1. Maximum of 9. So anywhere between 2 and 9. I want to conserve because I'm still lacking things. It's probably because I'm playing on core difficulty. In the last one, in Kingmaker, I started off on the lower difficulty, so I didn't need this stuff as much. But now this is core. Actually, is core and closer to the regular Pathfinder experience, like needing items and stuff like that. And it's less forgiving because it's like you don't. The DM when you're playing regular Pathfinder, the DM has to think about your emotions, and if you don't feel bad, they might go easy on you and all that stuff. But in this game, since it's already made, it's like no emotion at all. Who you gonna blame? The developers? They can't see you, so they just make it as hard as they think it should be. And right now, they got the difficulty right so far, even in that super strong enemies. So I was able to make it out with some understandable losses. Kurzme drums her fingers nervously on the handle of her blade. Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name and the moon of the bits that they stole. I don't need anything else. I need a little bit more time. First, let me see what it says. Stolen moon. A red-haired tiefling who wears a green cloak is the traitor. Now all that remains is to put the pieces together and expose the culprit. Oh, okay. Wears a green cloak is the traitor. A red-haired tiefling. Okay, let's go. Now we can talk to her. Take a good look at the suspects. The tieflings are tense and ready to reach for their weapons. The only redheads are Melrune and Doffy. The dark-skinned tieflings are Varnier, Doffy, and Melrune. The only redheads are Maril and Doffy. Doffy and Melrune and Tavy have straight horns, but Tavy is female. Only Varnier and Melrune have green clothes. The only redheads are Melrune and Doffy. So that's Melrune. So Melrune has the red hair, and he has the green cloak. And according to my pictures tell me, because the tiefling male, long horns, medium length tail, eye color pale blue, skin color dark, special observation red hair. This is not Wolgiv. Uh, he has long horns. Dark skinned tieflings are Vernier, Dolphy, and Melrune. And he does have dark skin color. Okay. Uh, Straight horns. Melrune and Tavy have straight arms. Long horns, medium height, long horns. It doesn't tell me if the horns are straight or not. I'm ready to give you a name. We'll go on. Tell her. Take a good look at the subject. The traitor is Melrune. You'll pay for this, Voltiel. Hepsamark will get you in the end. Grab him, take him away for questioning. Kurzmel looks weary, but her earlier tension has clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the code of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet up with his customer. You've got the moon of the abyss? Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultist. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out of this place. The sooner the better. The city's dying. I don't want to die with it. The city would have already died if not for the people who stood up to defend it with weapons in their hands. So defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city, but we're always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for you now? Can I join the family? He burst out laughing. That's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs. You've no need to tread on our territory. The family is for tieflings only. No exceptions. So I guess whenever I play with Azric, I can see what happens. What are you going to do to the traitor? Nonchalantly picks her nails with her knife tip. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm to think about what he did. Any more questions? I have to go. Good decision. I don't plan to hang around long either. Kurzmay turns to leave. Sister, Woljif nervously bites his lip. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing from the air. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology? You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well, that. Kurzmay shrugs indifferently. So sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you. This time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that it cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Woljif. That was the most pathetic apology I've heard. Let's try it. Great. Eyes hardened, but then she sighed. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Woljif. Let's part on good terms. And I apologize to me as well when you falsely accused my ally. You accused me too. Should we risk it for the experience? Like they won't let us join the family, so part of me is like, yeah, let's do it. But I really don't care about it. So we're gonna role play this option because it might, when you try to intimidate and you fail, it kind of leads to some bad stuff. So we're gonna role play this situation, and Varionel really doesn't care, so we're gonna say nothing. But Azric, when we do play with Azric, we're definitely gonna go for that apology. Woljif watches her go, his tail relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief, when you got a spare minute, come see me. I've something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. Talk to Woljif. Is there anything in here that I can take? Can I get in here? No, duh. Hey, we forgot to lock a vault with a pile of money in it. You should be so lucky. If you want to clear the cops well out of them yours, you're gonna have to try a bit harder. Okay, time to rotate. Uh, Bolja, there's this stuff right here. And do we have to go through this door? Collect. These aren't magical items. What is this? Tiefling's account. Balance 2,500 gold. Collect. I'm trying to figure out where is the good stuff here. Oh, here it is, Trap. Great. Another piece of jade. I'm gonna need it for specific spells. Don't know what spells yet. That's the door. Then there's more stuff to take. Collect. Ooh, lockpicker's kit +1. That's something good. We're gonna give that to Woljif. Equip. Perfect. I like that they added things like that to the game. They really improved. It's very unfortunate that I guess they lost the contract to make video games in the Pathfinder universe. So that's why they're going to Rogue Trader. But they did such a good job. Maybe sometime in the future they'll do well. Maybe partner with the Wizards of the Coast and make a Dungeons and Dragons game. I think they can do well. But with Baldur's Gate 3 coming out, it's like it's gonna be tough to beat because this game doesn't have verticality. I haven't played the. I know they have an alpha version of Rogue Trader, but I haven't played it. So there is that, and they might add verticality in there, but which they should just to compete with, just to be on the same level of Larian Studios. Because at this point, with Kingmaker in and of itself, they have their competitive advantage with the strategy modes and stuff like that. That Larian Studios doesn't have, but they're missing out. I think more players are playing it for the role playing experience and less of the strategy. So if they improve upon that, it'll just be better. Okay, Crusader. We can sell some stuff. Let's see where we can find Woljif. This is land. Sela, Ninio. Ah, everyone's here. Ember's there. Woljif. Everyone's. He makes a subtle gesture and an amulet on a chain appears in his hand. A silver amulet in the shape of a waning moon with a dark crystal in the middle. The moon of the abyss, a real beaut. So you did betray the Thieflings?
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that.
Sure.
Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Uh,
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
why is this item so
Do
important?
you not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
You've been searched by guards. How did you manage to hide the amulet?
Thieves have their ways.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to point out the obvious place he could hide it. He has magic, so he can come up with different ways. Though, why didn't you give the amulet to Kirisme right away? I wouldn't have either.
So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the Thieflings. And they never appreciated me anyway.
Don't worry, I appreciate you. Why did you steal the Moon of the Abyss? You wouldn't have been able to sell an item so rare anyway.
Why, he asks? It's expensive. Pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from the demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My mom was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up.
Okay.
She couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders.
Dumb whore.
I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
You did the right thing by not giving away the amulet. Stealing from thieves isn't even stealing. You have to put yourself first. That's not entirely true. In fact, it's not true at all. Stealing from thieves is stealing. Sure business, not mine, no. Risking everything for some shiny trinket? Good. You deceive the people who consider you a friend. That's not the way you treat your friends. I really don't I don't think Charisma thinks of him as a friend, but atone for your crimes by serving the Crusade.
If I serve anybody, it should be you. And only because I owe you. I don't care if the whole of Canabras drops into the abyss. I don't trust all these Crusaders or Galfrey. They just take people's money to spend on Crusades, but what's the point? If anyone calls me a Crusader, I'll spit in their face just so you know. Even if it's you, Chief.
The last part, I'm not really for, but serving me, that's the proper
Listen,
answer.
I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And they, well, I mean, we have the black market sewn up in this city.
It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Good. Let's see what he has. You're really staying in the party or just waiting for a chance to run off? Show me what you can get using your thiefling connections. Look, Chief, the thieflings have all the best things. Okay, let's see what these thieflings have. Gnome hooked hammer of discipline. I don't need any of these. Wand of grease. Ooh, that would be useful. 10 charges. Wand of sleep. All enemies within a 10-foot burst. It's 465 gold. Sleep could be useful. I just don't know if these work on demons. I think it does though. No, that's Wand of grease. What's the Wand of sleep? Will negates mind affecting all enemies within a 10-foot burst centered on the target point within range. 1 minute per level. I know there's a limit on this one. Wand of sleep. Sleep spell causes a magical summoner to come up upon 4 hit dice. It's just 4 hit dice. Not good enough for us. I don't have any good stuff right now. Yeah, not good. Not good enough. I can sell some stuff off, though. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm headed to the library. I was traveling and then I ran into these annoying enemies. So it's time for us to battle them after I get out the way. I don't know why they're facing this way. Absolute foolishness. Have to put Seraphina in the back. Well, I don't know why she has Cure Light Wounds active or right here. I don't know what that's for. Baphomet Cultist 13, 13. This has 19. It needs to be dealt with. I should charge. I can really put up mage armor on the cat. He has 22 AC already. So I'm gonna charge this enemy just so it doesn't do anything I don't like. Ooh, that one sneak attack. Her head went off. How did you dismember her with one hit like that? This one has a sword too. Masterwork glaive +4. Ha, I stopped the charge. Good. Let's evil eye. Attack roast so it doesn't hit. Saving throw failed, which will be very useful. I think he tried to come after me. Why did Land not get his shot? Attack. Good. This probably won't do enough damage, so I'm just gonna magic missile. Ah, it has spell resistance. That's unfortunate. Two attacks. Sneak attack for the win. He's dead. Okay, let's see. Ah, good. So glad I put him in his place. Two shots. Definitely collecting that. Good. We probably can add Azric to the group after this battle. Whenever we get high enough levels, since I think we have enough healing now that we don't need Sela. Sela's alright. I have been going to these little places right here, and it looks like they just get places to collect items. Enter. And I want to go to these places just so I don't miss anything, since they're right there. like I did in Kingmaker. Like it's on the way. We might as well. Uh, it's probably good to have a mage armor on. She doesn't have mage armor. I guess I don't, cause I ooh. Oh, it's light armor. Scroll of reduced person. Okay, so he has light armor now. So can't be equipped. Why can't he? He's a rogue. Why can't he wear light armor? Padded armor grants his wearer +2 bonus to concentration checks. Why? It's light armor. Why can he not wear light armor? She can wear light armor though. She got a regular chain shirt. This is a padded armor of focus. Her dex is +4, so a regular chain shirt. It'll do. It'll do all right. And I can't wear it. Sela could wear it, but that's not enough armor. Okay, guess we don't need it. I just want something nice. I guess I can sell it, right? Okay. It looks like the person's over there, but I don't want to go over there right now. Scroll of enlarged person would be good. Barrel flammable alchemical substance. What else is there to steal? There's Caleb. Okay, let's talk to these people since I have to talk to them. Who are those people? Oh, they're tied up. Find the storyteller. A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Hi, Crusaders. Excellent. I am Captain Caleb Suzomal, and these are my men. I'm about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here, these pathetic imitators of the traitor Aurilu, who tricked their way into the ranks of the Crusaders. The knight nods at a heap of severely beaten people and a strange elf whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reason. Sazumal bellows threats at his prisoners, who seem to be in a state of deep shock and utter terror. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it is right. Why do you want to burn them? Let's do perception. Take a closer look at the ruthless crusader. Caleb is talking too loudly. All while casting Cylon looks at you. You have seen similar behavioral quirks before in liars. Get my religion. Examine the crusader's armors and the symbols on it. He knows that the emblems on the armor of the two silent crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lands, but Caleb's armor bears the sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange, then, that he introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. Athletics 20. Smile publicly and nod, but then suddenly punch the nearest soldier. That's right, death to the traitors. This requires an athletics check. We'll wait on that. Requires the trickster mythic path. Give in to the strange instinct. Idiot, stop. Heed my command in the name of What? Why would he do that? And I don't plan on having him go down the trickster path anyway, because that's not his personality. Probably Serafina would fit in that. But other than that, so that's why we're not going to select that. We'll do it with a different character. What happened to the library? Damon showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't there to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no. But look around. The city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Why do you want to burn them? The warrior howls like a wild animal. Look around you. The city is in burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost and all because of the abomination. Like these here cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons just like a real little did with Sarkoros. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. Athletics. Smile politely and nod, but then suddenly punch the nearest soldier. That's right, death to the traitors. Lawful attack. I don't believe you. You are the traitor. Let's try it. Wait, I didn't know it was gonna burn them. What? What? No. I thought that was the betraying option. Oh, was it because we failed it? No. That's not what we wanted to do, bro. Nah, now we're gonna have to redo the. Now we have to redo the skill checks. So we might miss out on some experience. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna loot this stuff. It's not that much stuff. The great library of Cannabis has been ravaged and wrecked in the most barbaric way. It seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing pages out of books. Uh, that's all the enemies over there. Barrel of flammable alchemical. Okay, this time we're gonna save it. Collect that. Okay, so now we can talk to the guy. Continue. Perception. Got that. Low religion. Okay, we got that. What happened to the library? Burn them? No. Smile politely and nod, but then suddenly punch the. That's right, death to the traitors. Attack, I don't believe you. You are the traitors. Caleb tightens his grip on his weapon and yells to his lackey, burn them. You watch it solemnly as the flash of Falcon's fire lands on the mountain book, which immediately ignites. The fire spreads quickly across the paper doused in the alchemical mixture. Though the roaring flames and the screams of those burning alive, you hear a desperate cry. They lie to you. They are the traitors. The true crusaders are burning. Caleb looks at you in grim annoyance and spits on the floor. I thought I'd pull you one over on you there. Too bad it didn't work out for you. You'll meet your death in the flames with the rest of the scum. My new masters, the demons, will be pleased that I. Are these the ones? Oh, these are the evil ones? Oh, they died. So, what would have been the option? Did they get attacked anyway? Am I just supposed to go with the circumstances? Continue. Ah, we failed that. Certainly that they aren't fake. These men are real crusaders. Haha, that we failed it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the chaotic trickster path, and I guess that's the one we're supposed to pick. The words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct tell you that this is precisely what needs to be said in this moment, and the words hit their target. The crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Woljif glares menacingly at Caleb. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Sorry, couldn't have known. We'll fix it right away, sir. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusader and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their recklessness. Oh, so that's what tricksters can do. They can change the entire reality. I understand why people play tricksters. It's gonna be fun playing the game as a trickster. Probably. I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul snout. Listen to your gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Great Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. Report. Who are you? The Crusader's eyes bulge in fear as he barks out. Caleb Sosamal, former knight of the Order of Eberbright, Crusader's deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards, local fences for stolen goods, reliable men. We set an ambush and caught 3, no 4 Crusaders, who wished to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the Whirlwind. Good lads, brave fires. We could do with more like you in the cultist rank, then our victory will be assured. Thank you, I do my best. Caleb watches Land with rapt attention, his eyes lingering on Land's horn. Evil. We don't accept just anyone in Baphomet's army. There's only one spot, and there's 3 of you. Get to it. Caleb is a crusader's name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul snout. Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, sir. Foul snout furrows his brow and a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the. We don't accept just anyone in the Baphomet's army. There's only one spot and there's 3 of you. Get to it. See how quickly they turn on each other? Caleb seems to be quicker on the uptake than his associates. He catches your meaning and surges toward one of them with his weapon raised. A fatal blow, followed quickly by a second, and 2 bodies are left. Lying at Caleb's feet, he smirks in satisfaction as he wipes the flecks of blood from his face. Did I do well, sir? Listen to your gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Great Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered, and just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get don't make it another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Great Garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn bright up in there. Oh, and we get some great loot. Alchemist fire, we get half plate. We can sell that for some good amount. So I guess it's best to just choose the mythic rank option because that's how you save people, which is great. Y'all tell me if I should have just continued and suffered the consequences for my actions and my choices instead of reloading it. It is a single player game, so it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. Knowledge Arcana. +1. Gain oh, we got that. Some monstrous large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins in 2 and leaving an enormous black scar. It is possible that the Scary himself was the one to destroy this building with his terrifying sight. Rift Carver. Okay, so we can save these guys and be done with it. Praise Amade, we saved. You came just in time. A blind elf stares before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, pale, papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction, and the perennial jester of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers, that is, you, if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller, ha, that's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Who are you? I prefer people to call me storyteller. It very accurately describes the spirit of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I have been, I am known by that name. An elf who ages like any member of the short-lived races, how can that be? What happened to you, kinsman? Oh, I have that option because I'm an elf? It's nice that they put that in. That is a complicated question, child. I will be happy to tell you more about myself and the burden I carry, but I'd rather do it in some other safer place. I'm taking you to the Defender's Heart. Please accept my sincere thanks once again, and if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. And I'm not the only one thankful to you. That young crusader over there is eager to give his regards, but he is too shy to approach you. I can tell from his quickened breathing. When we reach a safe place, take pity on the lad and accept his thanks. Uh, the young man with aristocratic features wipes the sweat from his brow and gives you a courteous bow. Allow me to introduce myself, Brother Claim, at your service. Thank you for helping us. We thought we were doomed to perish. Who are you? We are Crusaders of the Order of the Flaming Lance. Our order dedicates itself to the pursuit of hidden knowledge and magical methods of fighting the demons. We are searching for our leader, Sister Miamir, the Scholar. She spent the last few weeks here, working day and night on some important research. When the demons attacked the city, we rushed here to find her, but it seems she left the city shortly before the attack began. How did you end up in this trap? That traitor met us at the door. He seemed a faithful and passionate crusader, and we didn't suspect a thing until they attacked us from behind and knocked us out. We didn't expect such trickery. Most of our older brethren are dead, and we were desperate to believe that this man in armor was a fellow crusader, a comrade. While we were unconscious, they removed our armor and tossed us on the pier of books. What macabre blasphemy. Ain't it always the way? You start to think you might be able to trust a fellow, and boom, he goes and stabs you in the back. But if you never trust anyone, then soon you'll become a killer, just like Horn. That's hardly better, is it? Pa, don't start on that now. Fine, fine, you convinced me. You can trust people. Well, only in one in every dozen, I'd say, and not for long, even then. Mihimir just left the city, leaving no word of where she could be found. None. She left in a hurry without leaving any notes or orders. Why, I have no idea. The only thing that might serve as a clue is this book, the one she was studying. Items received, my company of worn-out words, songs of a crusader. Miramir's note mentions something about a stone book belonging to the Druids of Old Tarkoris. What does that mean? Stone books. The Druids of Old Tarkoris used sacred trees as books. They carved their secret knowledge on the bark. When the demons came, the Druids resorted to a dark ritual that turned the trees to stone and the Druids themselves into undead, doomed to guard their stone library grove forever. But that happened far from here in the Stone Wilds. Is it possible that where Miamir went? Or maybe she found one of those trees somewhere nearby, I don't know. Okay, go to the Defender's Heart. Those who are ready to fight back are gathering there. What elf? Are they talking about the Crusader? I mean the Storyteller. Why would that even be an option? We already know that that's the Storyteller. Hold on there. A beard isn't the worst thing a person can have growing on their face. You should see some of the people back in my village. The worst thing that's growing on your face is your mouth. Please try to open it a little less often. Land clenches his teeth and turns away with a dismissive wave of his hand. Why is Camellia so mean? Go to the Defender's Heart. Those who are ready to fight back are gathering there. City still fights? Why, that's incredible news. We will go to our sanctuary guarded by our order brothers and sisters. We will bring them to the Defender's Heart. Knights of the Flame Lance have joined the Crusaders. Great. Who is this person? Sela? Okay. Now we got the Storyteller. Typical, you do someone a good turn instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Oh, he's on low elf. He's had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we had it so easy. Finian the talking weapon. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, grandfather, elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. There's no place for Opo. Other things to do, I'll help you later. In that case, I'll remain here for now, wandering the city while it's under attack by demons. Will be an inadvisable for a blind person. Don't forget to take me with you when you're going to a safe place. I'm about to go to a safe place now. I'm taking you to... do you want to go to the Defender's Heart now? Council. Yeah, I almost forgot that I need to go here. Uh, First I want that loot, cause I can't miss out on the loot. The loot's the most important thing for an adventure of my talents. Is that another door we can go into, or what? What's this? A quarterstaff? I'm glad we can just fast travel to the place. Magic essence, knowledge world. Did we get it? This is a statue of a lean man dressed in wizard's robes. You did not recognize the face. Okay. I think that's it. That's everything here. And where's the storyteller? Where is the old man? This is what happens when you. Okay, there he is. Yes. I'm glad we can fast travel. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk to him in the next episode. Thanks for watching.